be replacing. Will be Walid Hussein on and Al-Hamidi off. Curly head figure of Walid Hussein. Comes on to defend a corner. Can India find a way back into this game? They've got stars like Chetri up front and Singh. There's still plenty forward. That's nicely going into the area. Finding Singh, roll back here. And he gets far too much underneath it. Disappointment again for Didika. Minutes remaining. Very well met indeed by Pritam. Remember in the first half, Pritam had one fantastic shot. This is Sunil Chetri. Too much on this. Straight through to goalkeeper Al-Balushi. The UAE allowing themselves to get closed down here. Just hemmed in their own half. They really did have that purple patch in the first half. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. That's the ball of the match, and this could be the goal of the match. No, he's just allowed it to run away from him. Good running from Walid Amba, who does look young. He's 21. It was a lovely ball through to him. It really was sensationally weighted. Walid Amba had a touch too much. Run on! Still, you can hear all the instructions of encouragement. 62% of possession for UAE so far. India will be pleased that they've not conceded a fourth goal. Well, we knew what the idea was there, but the header was a very weak one from Darwish. Play gets so congested. You can see the number 3 in the white shirt there, Darwish, edging over towards the far side of the field, which means that all the play is concentrated on that side. There's nobody in a wide position down the left. Now it is clumped down the middle of the field. India haven't really looked like conceding in this half as yet. Still won't again here now. The ball is trapped by the boot of Amrinder Singh. No doubt the UAE are the better side. They're more confident. And it might be an opportunity for them, but they need people forward quickly. And that is a good forward. It's a lovely goal. It's a hat-trick. Lovely, lovely goal for Al-Khatiri. They've all come from crosses that he's met. 2 with his head, 1 with his left foot now. And the game has gone beyond India. United Arab Emirates 4, India 0. And Al-Khatiri, the captain, has really profited from some excellent crosses. But you've got to be on the end of them, and that's exactly what he has been. It's a super hat-trick from a super player. 4-0 UAE. A red letter day for the skipper. It's taken him less than 65 minutes to get that hat-trick. And He thoroughly deserves that rich round of applause. Well, we shall see now whether India collapse. You hope not, really. Whether UAE decide to rest on their laurels a little bit. Well, they've certainly given the ball away there unnecessarily, but then so have India. Played up in the air by Al-Ababi after the... chip to him from Amber. The players' voices get ever more noticeable. Forgiven for going through the motions at 4-0 ahead, but I don't think they will do. There is that impressive captain with 3 goals to his name. He becomes the leading goal scorer in the men's competition. You can admire the technique of the UAE players, which has been excellent. They're looking for goal number 5 here. Somehow always sounds an awful lot worse than 4. 4-0's a beating, 5-0's a thrashing. And no blame attached to the goalkeeper whatsoever. The 2 headers from Al-Khatiri in the first half were unstoppable. His little side foot for the hat-trick also. Have never been outplayed, but they've just suffered blows at the worst possible times, conceding goals in clusters. There are 23 minutes remaining on the clock. This is steered safely back to the goalkeeper Al-Balushi. Now the substitute. Calmly done by Amrinder Singh. Maybe they're being a bit too calm. But they still have the possession to India. This is hit long down the centre. Very easily dealt with it by Saif. UAE have always appeared to have a few more tricks up their sleeve than the opposition. Will be given offside. Rather unavailing run by Mohammed Darwish. And they can afford to make a switch. And the impressive Walid Amber comes off. And his replacement is Yeslam Al-Mansouri. 21 years of age, Suhail Al-Mansouri. As India tried to win some possession deep inside the opposition territory, but they rarely look like netting. India have to play their way out of trouble again. Lost it here. Plenty of white shirts forward. The ball headed straight up into the air by Al-Ababi though. And then if he's onside here, there's a chance for Robinson to apply the screw. Takes it on the outside. He does well, gets the cross through. Although it's headed away, India still have opportunities there. Well, they did have. Oh, another cracking ball. That time it was from Al-Kathiri. This have to be pushing back. UAE, I'm sure, will be encouraged to try and get a few more goals, but they might yet concede one here. They've been pretty solid defensively. Al-Kathiri. It's nice for a player to get a hat-trick. When you're the captain of the side, even more important. You stamp your authority as a real leader on the team. 71 minutes played. United Arab Emirates 4, India 0, and it's the sign for India to take off Mandar Desai and replace it with Seminlan Dungel.
Substitution for India. Player number 15. Desai Alfaro has replaced by number 18, Punjab Second.
Well, it will look like a routine triumph, this one, you imagine, for UAE at the end of the day. India will have to come again and try to improve in their next fixture. So UAE here, threatening number 5. Good save. And eventually he manages to complete the stop as Amrin. Calm goalkeeper, served his side well today. And here is an opportunity at the other end, but that's spurned as well. No shortage of entertainment for the spectators. Made the trip out to Hwaseong here. Either wanted a better result to start the competition with, though. All coaches survive by results, or otherwise. You feel it could be damage limitation here on in from India. They don't want to concede anymore. It would look pretty bad if they did. Not that 4 is acceptable. Keeping going, they're plugging away, trying to find a breakthrough even at this late stage of the match with 17 minutes of it to go. Cracked against Hussain, who manages to get the ball away to safety. He's just sat in front of the back 4 as Hussain. He strides forward now. Well, he's the man of the match without a doubt, with that hat-trick of goals. Football he played all around Incheon today, afternoon, early evening and late evening kick-offs. Last match is around about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Still they're trying, probing, looking for that one break that could give them at least a goal to take away as consolation. But it doesn't look as though UAE are going to be accommodating. Plenty of blue shirts around. Certainly enough to get a goal. This is nice, this is good approach play. The shot doesn't match it, I'm afraid. But it was a good play from Siam Hangal. And Yazlem will be the next replacement. Again for UAE in place of Bargash. Al-Jabari is the full name.
Substitution for
Ryan Yazlam Al-Jabari. Good ball over the top, still they have a hope. The save is completed by Al-Balushi from Chetri. Switch side to next in action on Thursday. United Arab Emirates will be playing Jordan. But it's India on the ball. To the opposite half they come. Attempts on goal, 6 from the Emirates, 4 from India. 4-6 on your caption there means that UAE scored 4. In other words, they're the only team to have scored. Still the shouting continues. We're inside the last quarter. It means so much to the Indians to score a single goal. Give them hope for the next fixture, that's for sure. And here is a good opportunity, but the player I think was using his hands to climb on top of the opponent there, Dungel. Minutes to go. And the perfect match for a team is to score goals and not to concede any at all, so it is perfect at the moment for UAE. Oh, that was a clever touch. Touch down the line. The pass was from Yazlam. The run was from Al-Mansouri. Hussein doesn't put enough strength into the pass, giving Indy the opportunity to just get a foot in, not once but twice, and the throw-in is awarded against Robin Singh. Forward here, it's an opportunity for number 5. The cross is wayward, will be chased by Al-Babi. Carries on chasing as well, to his credit, even at this late stage of the game. Al-Babi. Well, they've defended with pretty consummate ease, really. Rarely have India looked like finding a goal in the game. Still work to be done at the defence. India's throw as we approach the last 10 minutes of this match. Out here, and there are 3 in white forward. India have to backtrack, but he bashes the ball straight against the opponent initially. That was Al-Mansouri, still up there. Goalkeeper not required. So Brito. Football just keeps coming back to the UAE players at the moment. It's not sticking in the Indian feet at all. We are inside those last 10 minutes with the Sainsbury's. It's been a pretty uncompromising performance from UAE. They've rarely given India a sight of goal. I suppose you could say they killed the contest off with that third goal in the 20th minute from Al-Ababi. The only one that's not been scored by Al-Khatiri. A number of mistakes being made on both sides at the moment. But it's India who surge forward in number now. It would be really nice for them if they could just find one goal. And they can't quite because Al-Khatiri is down there to make the stop from Chetri. Chetri's in a good position, but the shot is a weak one. It was going wide in any event. Chetri continues to chase, but he did just catch Al-Baluchi. So sorry. Chetri will keep on working here. India must do. So we have 8 minutes left to withstand further attacks from those in the all-white, who've been impressive. Shit through centre, keep up the line. It's got to go in, is it? It is, it's an own goal. Well, Al-Ababi wants it, but the final touch over the line was from Sandesh Jingan. It's 5-0. It was an agonising wait to see if that ball would get across the line. It'll be interesting to see here who's credited with this goal. I mean, really, it's the strikers, but it's definitely put into his own net by Sandesh Jingan. The ball had not crossed the line, and I think it's debatable as to whether he was actually going into the net before he made sure it did. 5-0 it is. And that is comprehensive, to say the least. Al-Ababi wants the goal. Sandesh should be only too happy to let him have it. So it's a resounding defeat for the Indians with still 7 minutes remaining. But here they are with a chance of their own, but the flag has been raised. That usually happens when you're 5-0 down. You get a chance and the flag goes up. It's not your day. Back to the drawing board. Well, they have been impressive here, UAE, and they're coming again. They've got a lust for goals, a thirst. He's had a hat-trick as well, of course, now. He's going down a blind alley there. It'll be a free kick and possibly even a yellow card here for the Indian player who was taken out, Khalifa Al-Hamadi. I think it was pretty unintentional, to be fair, from Dungel. The referee didn't produce the card. 5 minutes remaining. But India have been carved open 3 times in the first half, twice in the second. UAE taking advantage of that possession count. Distinct advantage. They were expected to win this game. India are hoping to improve in international competition, obviously. But at times they look quite good. So they've just been cut to ribbons every now and again. This is a surging run. He's come a long, long way, and that's a free kick right on the edge. Bad foul by Joyner. Free kick. No card again from the referee from Thailand. It's the only way the one number 3 could stop the other. At least he did so just outside the area. In fact, part of the turf that was cut up was on the white line, I think. But that was by the boot of the player as he went down. So Amrinder's got more work on. Less than 4 minutes remaining, plus the added time. As UAE look to make it a very round half dozen. Yazlam and Al-Ababi are the 2 players involved in the free kick. Well, that certainly didn't work out as intended. This is a lovely run. He's come a long way. He's got a lot further to go, though. He's trying to burst between the 2. That was a very, very fine piece of attacking play from Dungel. Chetri now. Can he find this one consolation goal that the Indians feel they deserve? Chetri, one of those still up there, but the opportunity's been lost. And although the Emirates have a player down, they'll continue this move to try and get that 6th goal. Play really opened out there. They've been punished for that challenge. What a good day he's had. It's not every day you score a hat-trick at international level. It's a breather for everybody, but we're nearly up to 90 minutes anyway. A cooler day in Incheon, but they should be ecstatic with the performance of their side and told 5 of the best. Ali Yasser back on the field of play for the last rites of the game. Maybe 3, maybe 4 minutes of added time. You don't get the feeling that India are going to get that one consolation goal. They might yet concede the 6th. Hussain swings the ball across to the far side. Well, that's a good challenge back, no problem with that. Chetri. 4 it is. Thank you to 4th official Mr. Faizulin for that. Foul is by the UAE player. Foul on Siam. Well, Lionel, there's plenty of work to be done for India if they are to make progression in this Asian Cup. The Asian Games. credit, India have never given up. But they have looked vulnerable defensively. They look vulnerable again here now. Interesting that the 5 goals have been shared between 2 players for UAE. Regarded as a job really well done by the UAE side. They can't have a better start to a competition with this type of format than a 5-0 win. That's the way they're headed at the moment. All coaches hate to concede even a single goal. So it's all been good for UAE today. Less than 2 minutes of the added time left. And, they can run down the clock now. That's a good header on. Chetri. Just crowded out. And there's not going to be a goal today, I don't think, for Sunil Chetri. Got to keep working. Just more than a minute remaining. Go away and shower and change and discuss the events of the afternoon here in Passion. UAE have found the spaces better, they've passed the ball better. And they finished expertly on 5 occasions. The last of those goals with a little bit of help from the defender Sandesh Chingan. Managed to put the ball into his own net. It was maybe headed there anyway from Al Ababi. Well, we are drifting to a conclusion. Hussein could split the Indian defence here, but he hesitates. Final ball is a good one. They go for the last time, surely. We are up to the 4 minutes of added time. The referee will delay surely until this move comes to a conclusion. Hussein will fire a shot in, perhaps. Maybe he won't. No, he won't. So the referee still says play on. Could have blown the whistle some time ago. He ought to do, really, because they're not going anywhere. And he does. Well done to referee Mahmoud.